Magia Finance might be one of the most interesting node projects that I've seen so far. Very interesting tokenomics. We're going to get right into this video and show you everything there is about Magia, go over their white paper, go over their website, how to buy nodes. Stay tuned, you don't want to miss this video. Let's get it. Alright, before we start this video, guys, I'll really appreciate a like and sub like always. Still, about 93.4% of everybody watching my videos aren't subscribed. Subscribe below if you do enjoy my videos, and go ahead and hit that little bell icon to make sure that you're getting notified when I drop these new videos. Now let's get to the video. So Magia is doing something very interesting with their node project. They're doing something that's not exactly typical of most node projects, but kind of similar to a project such as Universe. Now basically what you do is you can buy a node, but that node minimum entry is around 10 tokens, which 10 tokens right now at their current price of around $320 comes out to around $31 to $32 respectively. Now that is very, very intriguing for new investors because now they can just dip their toes into a project instead of just dumping 10K into one. Let's go and look at their website. Let's go ahead and read over their white paper a little bit so that we could better understand the project, and then we'll go ahead and show you how to set up your own node. Let's get right to it. Alright, so we're here at Magia's website. It's going to be magia.finance. Do not go to any other website. Magia.finance. Don't get scammed. Alright, so looking at their website, welcome to Magia, the NAS on Avalanche. Magia is founded by the people, for the people. Here our community works together to create high yield revenue for all holders of Magia token. You see they put their contact address right here, which is also pretty important because you want to verify that you're always putting in the right address. But they do a couple things to make that process easier, and we're going to get to that in a bit. As you can see, they also put the chart of their coin on their website as well, which is very nice. You kind of see the history. This coin shot all the way up to almost $7 at some point. It's now chilling around $3, which is pretty good. It also only has a market cap of 1.6 million. Guys, I don't know if you all really understand this, but 1.6 million is very, very low. Another project that I'm in, and I mentioned frequently on this channel, cronodes, hit almost 50 million and is currently sitting around 28-30 million. So that can kind of show you where the potential of really solid node projects can actually go. Going a little bit further down here, we just have a little explanation of what nodes are and some other information that you can go read about if you want to, but it's not really relevant to explaining the project right now. So now we're back at the top of the website, and we're gonna go ahead and go to their docs, which is gonna be their white paper. So again, Magia is a node as a service, farming as a service. A lot of these projects call them different things, but it's basically DeFi as a service. Alright, we can see right here, nodes can easily be created from our web app with at least 10 Magia tokens. Alright, so this is going to be how much rewards we get. Like I said earlier in the video, they're going to pay out 3% for whatever you have in your nodes. So right here, we got 3% daily in 6 increments. So there's going to be payouts every 4 hours, which is pretty cool. So you're not just waiting a whole day just to see even a little bit of your rewards. I always like projects that do pay out, incrementally. Something like starnodes, they pay out, it seems like every minute or so. I'm always updating it and I see more rewards, which is really awesome. Another thing that's really interesting is that they have a compounding system. So basically 5 compounds get you a certain percentage boost into your rewards. Very similar to something like Universe. So after 5 compounds, we go to tier 2, you get 5 to 10% bonus. After 10 compounds, 10 to 20%. After 100 compounds, 20 to 30, so on and so forth. They could get really, really high, and then of course, once you claim, then that goes back to 0. Now the one sort of downside, I guess you can say, it could be an upside as well because it could mitigate sell pressure, but it is something I do want to talk about, is that their claim tax is relatively high, around 20%. So just know that when you do claim, you are going to get hit with that 20% tax. Now the last thing I'll go ahead and talk about right here in the white paper is how they're allocating the tokens, the tokenomics. It's sort of typical of most node projects again, but I'm gonna go ahead and read it out to you. So 70% goes into rewards basically, 18% is going to be added to the liquidity, 10% was sold in their pre-sale, and 2% are just reserved tokens. They don't specifically say what they're reserved for. It could be reserved to like backup tokens to help out with the project. I'm not exactly sure, but 2% go to reserve tokens. All right, so now we're back at their main page. We're gonna go ahead and check out how to buy Magia tokens. So we're gonna go right here to buy tokens. and it is going to auto-populate their address into Trader Joe. This is on the Avalanche blockchain, in case you haven't figured that out yet, but it is on the Avalanche blockchain. So this is going to go ahead and auto-populate that address here. All we're going to simply do is say, I understand. This is basically just saying that anyone can create a token, so be careful and make sure it's the right one that you're looking for, because it could be a scam. In this case, we know it's not, so we're going to say, I understand, and click continue. It's going to populate it down here, and you simply swap your AVAX over to Magia. And that's pretty much it. All right, so now we're back again on the main site, and we're gonna go ahead and go to their D app so I can show you how to buy a node. So node D app is what you're gonna click, and we'll get to the D app page and look something like this. All right, so we got a total of around almost 7,000 holders, which is pretty decent. It's slowly growing. And the price currently is sitting at $3.27. Anyways, so to create a node, it's pretty clear right here. Go to enter whatever kind of node name. Make sure it's relatively simple. I've seen issues where if you put weird characters in, it could mess up something in the contract. So just make it something simple just to save yourself. And then right here at the bottom, you're gonna put the amount of tokens you wanna allocate to that node. Again, that's a really cool concept. I like that projects do this because it kind of gives you a very small entry if you just wanna dabble your toes into the project. So after you do this, you're gonna click approve. It's gonna take you over to your MetaMask or whatever wallet you're using. Go ahead and approve it there. Come back, and then it will create your node right down here. And again, it just reminds you you're getting 3% per day. Now over here on the left side, we have two more options. One we don't really need to worry about, but it's another easy option, and it'll go ahead and take you over to Trader Joe again, auto-populate that address. The other one is the tiers. So this again just lays out the tiers in a GUI format instead of going to the white paper to see it. This also gives you a little bit more information, also tells you the current claim fee is 20% and that you can compound only 6 times per day. Also very important. So if you take that at face value and do end up somehow being able to compound 6 times every single day, and you do that for a month, which we'll say in this case a month is 30 days, that's going to get you around 180 compounds, which will almost get you to what I believe this is the tier 4 level. So if you wanted to get to the maximum tier and you were able to compound every single day, it'll take you approximately 6 months to be able to do that. So keep that in mind before just kind of going all the way in and compounding to the highest tier. So kind of create your strategies and whatever you want with that information. All right, guys, and that was a quick overview and kind of first look at what Magia has to offer. It's a very interesting token. The devs and the team are very active, and the community seems to be very fun and solid as well. So it could be a really good project that you might want to get into. Again, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. So don't take this video as in I need to get this token. Take it more as it's information. I understand what this project is for the most part. Now just do your own research, go ahead and read that white paper all the way through. Make sure you truly do understand before you invest in anything, guys. That's very important. Do not blindly ever get into any investment. That's gonna be it for me today, guys. I really enjoyed hanging out with y'all. I really appreciate it. And like always, have a good day or night, whatever time you're watching this video, and have a good one.